Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Right, Shevchenko. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run. He's away! And Shevchenko! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Makaleli. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. He is through here! And that's been intercepted. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Looking for and Shevchenko! Makaleli. And this is Pele!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he's got his cross in. Throw it. Tries from distance. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Maldini. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Shevchenko. Bergomi cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Makaleli. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. That has not gone well. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf. Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out to the right. Now it's Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. It's a searching pass. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Quality ball. Looking to play him in. And this is Pele. Climbs up big. Goal, Milan! A goal at a really telling moment. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Shevchenko. Always onto this. Rummenigge. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Shot a goal! And that was very necessary. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Maldini can get it clear. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's had a hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Shevchenko looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's a good ball. And Shevchenko! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Played in with purpose. Pelé. Milan looking to pass their way through. Messi. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Attention,
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. It's a good-looking delivery. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Pass is just off target.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Moved on forwards. Out towards the flank. Rummenigge. He's in space and looking for options.
Changement
We
pour
have
le
got
Paris
changes
Saint-Germain.
here from both sides,
Le
in
numéro
fact.
18, Sidorf. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 7. Changement en cours.
The most accurate pass. That's good vision. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They have fast! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Cruyff.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Maldini.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Milan finding their passes. And he was alert to it. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. 5 minutes to add. Driving on and making good progress. Thinks of... hits a shot! He's done very well to get... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Driving forward. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Neves is probably among the better defensive midfielders around at the moment. He'll no doubt provide the creative input for those up front with his searching passes from deep. He'll also need...
Can he finish? Shevchenko finds himself offside. Roberto Carlos. There's the crossfield ball, and it's Belletti. Hangs in across. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rummenigge. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Roberto Carlos. Defending of the desperate variety. Pele. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Messi. That's tidy. In by Messi. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Neither side yet able to find the net. That's been intercepted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Bellingham. Cannavaro. And it's Gattuso. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. And he was quick to react. Oh, looks a smashing ball. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Cruyff. Distributed tidily. Cruyff.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Messi. Cannavaro. It's a pretty loose pass. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. Tries to dink it through. Rijkaard can get it clear. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cleared without hesitation. Spread it left. And he's picked it up out wide. Roberto Carlos delivers. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Shevchenko. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. And he gets rid in a hurry. Here comes the cross. Cleared away. Bellingham. Look at the space here. And that's a good... And the shot! Pele. Gattuso.
Temps additionnel,
Pelé.
1 minute.
Davids. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can.
Bellingham! Goal, Milan! And right on half-time, that is...
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Attention, changement.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Shot, surely! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's worked it through. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Gattuso. Now it's Eto'o. No, it's come to nothing. Messi. Chiellini clears it away.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, well played. Danger averted for now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's cut it out.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, good take in a good area. And the keeper has it. Eto'o being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Delivers the ball. Buffon claims it, and the danger passes. Belletti. And drive! That's a look and plays it forward. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And this is Roberto Carlos. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
And we have our very first corner.
Le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 21. Messi, changement.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will, and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. And this is Cruyff. Good read, needed to be.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is... Oh, what a climb! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Played back in. Now he's got space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. That has been cut short. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, played through for the wide man. That is good alertness. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. The final 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And claimed it back swiftly. Good ball over the top. Chance! Oh, taken with style. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if the...
Decent chance! And that has been clubbed away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Bullets picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?